Hello everyone, this is Maria from Non-Reborns. I am working on baby Cheyenne right now, and I am giving her a whitewash. She's going to be Caucasian with blonde hair and blue eyes, so I am going to give her more pale skin color than normal, just so that her hair and eyes will match her very nicely. And so while I do this, I'm going to vent a little bit. So you may not know this about me, but if you've watched any of my past videos, then you probably do know that I am a very frugal person, and I don't usually spend a lot of money on myself. I like to buy my jeans at Goodwill, and I usually cut my own hair at home and do my own dye jobs for my hair at home. Well, today it's my day off, and I had to go run some errands this morning. Had to go to Costco and had to go get some gas, and so I figured, you know what, I'm just going to go bite the bullet and pay for them to do my hair. And so I went in and got my hair dyed and cut, and I paid $75 for both, and I know that's not very expensive, but to me it is. It's expensive, and I gave the girl a $15 tip, and right up front I did ask her to make sure she got all my gray hair and take off some of the bulk that naturally settles at the ends of my hair. My hair is kind of wavy. It has a crazy wave to it. It's not a nice wave, it's a crazy wave. And so I told her, take off bulk towards the ends and give me kind of a tapered bob. And when you dye it, just make sure you get all that gray hair, because I hate having to dye my own hair. So I decided to just come in and get it done, and I also asked her to match the color to my old color, which is a dark brown, almost black color. So she went ahead and dyed my roots. According to her, it was a color that would match the rest of my hair. And so she didn't do my whole head, she did only the roots. And I noticed that she was doing only the roots, but she's the professional, she knows what she's doing, so I didn't think anything of it. Well, I should have really told her that I wanted my whole hair, all of my hair dyed, because there's a lot of gray in there. And so she's done, she cuts my hair, and she only took like 5 minutes to cut my hair. That should have been my second clue that something was going to go wrong with this picture. So I come home and I blow dry my hair before I have to go pick up my girls at school. And as I'm blow drying my hair, I'm lifting the layers up to blow dry, and I notice that the entire back of my head is still gray. And she literally only dyed the upper layers of my hair, and the layers underneath were still gray. And I was in disbelief, and I was not happy. So I finished blow drying my hair, and of course, as I'm blow drying, I also noticed that like a quarter of the top of my hair is a reddish brown, while the rest of my hair is a brown black color. So not only did she miss a lot of gray, but she also didn't color it the right shade. I am not happy. I paid $90 to get my hair done, and she didn't take off the bulk because I'm blow drying it, and I'm noticing the ends are still really thick. Okay, and so she basically just gave me a short trim. You know, she cut the length and she layered it a little bit, but I swear I could have done a better job. And of course, you don't know this until you blow dry your hair and you style it, and then you start noticing the errors that were made. And I'm not about to pay for them to blow dry my hair there, because then I have to pay another $10. So that would have made it a $100 mistake. So I pick up my girls, and while I'm waiting for my girls to get out of school, I go ahead and I call the salon and I tell them, hey, you know, the gray is not covered. The gray is not covered. I have 2 shades of color on my hair, and I didn't even bother telling them that the haircut was not what I asked for. But she said, well, can you come back in? And I'm like, no, I can't come back in today. I go, my girls have things to do. I have to, you know, take them where they need to be, and I also have to get back home and work, which is what I'm doing now. You know, I consider this like a second job, because I do it in the evenings and I do it on weekends, and it takes up a lot of my time. And so I told her, no, I can't come in. I have another Thursday off in a couple weeks. And she tells me, well, can you come in and show us your hair? Because we want to see that in fact it is still gray. So I'm like, okay, so you want me to come in and prove to you that what I'm saying is true? And she goes, yeah. And I go, so you're basically calling me a liar? And she's like, well, no, our company guarantees the first 7 days, and then after that it doesn't guarantee it. So if you can't come in for 2 weeks, then that guarantee is going to expire. And I told her, you know what, I'm not coming in, and I will be leaving a review online for the service that I got, the customer service, and what you just told me. And I went ahead and hung up. And so I came home, and I am fuming at this point. Okay, I am livid. And I go in the bathroom and I take pictures of my hair. And as I go to the computer, and as I'm looking at these pictures, I'm getting more and more mad. So I was just at my tipping point. So I went ahead and told my daughters, I'm going back so they can look at my hair. So I went ahead and went back, and I told them, you know, I'm here to show you my hair. And the manager came out, and she looked at my hair, and I told her, first of all, it doesn't match. And I picked up some of my ends and put them up to the top of my hair, and sure enough, it's two shades of color. It's not even close. And then I told her, and if you look back here, there's not even any color in the back. I do not know what she did. I must have not been paying attention. I should have really just paid attention to what she was doing, but I don't want to tell her how to do her job either. You know, it would be like somebody trying to tell me how to do my job. They don't know what my job entails, just like I don't know what her job entails. But I did notice that she was only coloring what would be considered the gray roots. Well, my hair is all graying. There's tons of gray in there. I've had it since my 20s. You know, I inherited from my dad. So there's gray everywhere. And if I tell you to cover the gray, then I expect you to cover the gray. But she didn't. And so when I went back and I'm talking to the manager, the girl that helped me, that dyed my hair, came up, and she's like, I am so sorry. And you know, oh, I could not even look at her. I was so mad. And now I feel bad because I just didn't want to even talk to her. I was so mad. And she just said, I'm so sorry. And I don't know if she expected me to say, oh, it's okay. You know, you got $75 out of me and a $15 tip, and you didn't do your job right, but it's okay. No, I was not about to say that. So I really didn't have anything to say, so I kept quiet and just went back to the manager, who was trying to find me another appointment. So she gave me another appointment for my next day off, which is like the 20th, and I don't even know if I want to go back or just dye my hair here. What do you guys think? Should I go back? I'm just pissed. I'm so upset. You know, this is my hair. It's the one thing that I treated myself to, and it didn't turn out. So I'm livid. I am upset. I'm mad. I want to cry. I have a headache. Oh, and I haven't had lunch, which skipping meals is not something I should do because I automatically will get a headache. So, not a very good day for me, and I am very upset because I took my hard-earned money and put it in their pocket, and they did not deliver at all. So I don't even know if I want to go back, because what if they fry my hair? That's another thing. I've had that done before. I asked for a dark brown color with reddish highlights, and she gave me light brown hair with yellow highlights. So that time, oh my gosh, my second daughter had just been born, and I was super emotional, you know, just really like I had the baby blues, and I just remember being so upset and crying, and she, back then, the girl that did my hair dropped a big glop of dye on my jeans. So my jeans got ruined that time, and the color was just horrible. It washed out my face so bad. Yellow is not my color, so yellow highlights should not be in my vocabulary because I don't do yellow at all. I have yellow undertones on my skin, and when I wear yellow, it just really, really washes me out and brings out that yellow in my skin tone, and so it just makes me look horrible. But so yeah, bad experiences with haircuts, bad experiences with dye jobs, and I'm just not happy. So what do you guys think? Should I or shouldn't I go back and get my hair dyed again? I usually try to do it no more than once every 5 weeks because I don't want to fry my hair. Give me some advice, ladies. Right now I'm emotional and I'm pissed, so I can't think straight. So here is baby Easton, and I think you can see the mottling on his hair, on his head, excuse me. And so there he is. And I just gave him a white wash as well. So he's turning out really cute. They all are. I'm really pleased with the way they're turning out. But anyway, I got to do some baking right now, and then I have to feed my family some dinner. So I will talk to all of you later, and please leave your comments letting me know what I should do. I'm so mad. Okay, thanks a lot for listening. Talk to you soon. Bye.